So I'm here today with my peers, making sure that I'm becoming educated and really understanding the new innovations that are coming to the association world. One of the things I really value most about orgCommunity is that we're really always trying to make sure that we are bringing together the most innovative people and voices together for our profession and our field. And I think one of the things I value most about our community is we're always pushing the envelope. We're always bringing in different perspectives from different fields.
Today is the Innovation Summit by orgCommunity, and it's a fun day where we interact with a bunch of other individuals who are part of the community, but also hear new innovations, what's happening in our industry, and share best practices. I think the biggest takeaway has just been the idea of innovation and constantly looking for something different and new to be working towards. If you're not moving forward or if you're just standing still, you're actually moving backwards. And so really keeping that in mind as we're going through all of our programs and analyzing the things that we're doing in the day-to-day. I love being a part of associations for associations, and I think orgCommunity does just that in a very unique and innovative way. So when you're with other associations for associations, they're talking about a lot of the day-to-day, but here we're very innovative. You're hearing what's happening on the front lines, you're hearing trends, and folks who really want to push that needle forward. When you think about things like networking in the association space, you want to be networking with people who are at your level or who are doing more innovative things than you. So being with orgCommunity, being at these events, networking with these people are the ones that you want to have at the table when you're looking to push that dime forward.
The biggest takeaway that I had from the event today was that associations are on the forefront of their members who are involved with disruption. And they have to prepare their organizations to change the way they're conducting their business so that they can work with the industry that they're in to work with that, deal with that disruption. The .org community generates deep relationships with the participants and the members who participate in the programming, which is tremendous value for the vendors who are sponsors of the event. The .org community, through the relationships they've built for the number of years they've been in business, can bring together diverse talents and expertise across the association space that other organizations can use to help improve the operations of their organization.
I'm out here today to listen and to think. It's one of the few days of the year where I get an opportunity to focus my attention on my craft and not on my list of things to do for a particular association. So I always find these very stimulating. I also find them they can be a little intimidating too, in terms of just the level at which so many association executives are thinking now. I think is amazing, and that's why it's fun to come to these kinds of meetings. Another takeaway was this whole notion of time and just how much time are we spending doing unproductive things that are really not making a difference for our associations. One of the challenges that we've all got as leaders in associations is how do we build cultures that help our staff understand their role in the process. I think all too often every member of an association staff thinks they have an opportunity to provide input on everything. And you end up with just this huge anarchy and spending a lot of time responding to emails. And it's a time sucker for association leaders. Yeah, if you're really focused on what's coming down the association pike and what needs to be done differently as we go into the future, orgCommunity is the place.
As the keynote for the Innovation Summit, what I hope the audience got out of my talk today is to really focus on the art of timing, because I don't think it matters what you say if you don't know when to say it. So one of the things I took away from today's session was one of the speakers was talking about the importance of having a crisis management plan. And I cannot stress enough how crucial that is for when things do come up. I think it's really important for associations to have a plan in place, and that means reaching out, being prepared, and hopefully calling an organization like mine. So one of the things I think is beneficial for attendees of the .org Summit is the small intimacy of the group and the fact that you really get to network with your peers, and it's not contrived network. It's really, you get to know people, you sit next to them, you have opportunities to engage them in really critical conversations that I think will help move your association along. I would say this is a community in Chicago where you really can know who the big players are in the association market. You can learn new innovative strategies for pushing your association forward. And I think you as a professional can get the type of professional networking you're looking for.
Definitely the amazing continuing education opportunity. orgCommunity is my go-to for renewing my certification as an association executive. It's a one-stop shop where I know I can get everything I need, especially for my renewal. Definitely the networking opportunities. orgCommunity is an amazing connection of professionals in my industry that I know I can go to as a valuable resource. I would highly recommend orgCommunity and VIP membership to any of my colleagues because it's an amazing resource and they have excellent continuing education opportunities.